Hello everybody, this is Danny from Deep South Homestead. We're out here today. We're going to be doing a review. We actually chose it ourselves because we had a few things to choose from. What this is an LED camping lantern flashlight combo. I looked at it. I've actually saw it in the stores here in my own local town. Is one reason I decided on this particular review. Because I want to know exactly what it does and what it's like, because I saw a use for it on our homestead here. If I get this word pronounced right, it's Etekcity is who makes these, and it is an LED camping lantern flashlight. Now, it is powered by 3 AA batteries on the inside. It gives off about 300 lumens, which is okay for what I'm doing with it. There's 2 of them to a box, let me say that. We have 2 of them comes in a box. It's a CFL 50 LED camping lantern flashlight. So I'm going to take it out of the box and we're going to take a look at it here and see what it actually looks like. Like I said, I've only seen them in the stores, so I haven't really dealt with them or anything like that. They come packaged up with some white looking plastic pack around it. We're going to take that off. And let's see, it's got a rubber handle on it. If I'm not mistaken, this part of the handle down here on the side, actually you squeeze it together and it comes out. What you do is you flip this handle all the way over to the other side of the light, because there's a little place over there where there's 2 little prongs here. If I can get this in here, it goes right back in it. And what this does is this creates a handle on top of it. Now what happens now is when you pull this thing apart, it lights up and you can hang it. And it becomes a lantern at that time, which is perfect for camping. You can hang it in your tent, you can hang it out by, if you're doing something other, working on something, scaling fish or cooking whatever, you can hang it out by the tent at night. Works really good for that. Now, our purpose is to take this into the cellar with us, because we can hang this thing up in our cellar. If we're down there in a storm situation, there's no electricity, we can pull this handle up and we've got light in a pitch black cellar down there. So what we'll do is we're going to shove that back down and we'll take this handle back loose now, and I will swing it back around. Now I'm not getting up any kind of close details or anything like that, but it pops right back in and then it hangs like this. Now, should it be nighttime and we need to go to the cellar, or you're on a camping trip or whatever and you need a flashlight, and you push it's got a little button on top here you push, then this thing becomes a flashlight. See, I can shine it into the camera there, how it's done. So then you've got a flashlight that's got a handle on it. And guys, that's why we chose it here, because in the nighttime, if we had to rush down to get into our storm pit, this thing, would shine the way for us to be able to get down there. And then when we get down there, if the power's off, we can just flip this thing right around and we have a lantern. So that, my friends, is one of the reasons we chose this from Etekcity to do a review on, because actually it's something other that we don't feel like it's just going to be something that's just going to clutter our place up here, because it's, it's not just a flashlight, it's actually a lantern too. And we see uses for it here on our homestead. And I think, anyone who does much camping, or anyone who goes out and checks at the barn at night, checks on the animals and stuff like that, sometimes flashlights are okay, but there's lots of times when you just wish you had something you could just sit up on something other while you're doing it, and it would just illuminate the room around you, and it would help you to be able to see what you're doing and not have to, in other words, both hands would be free. You're not having to sit here and hold something in one hand while you're trying to do something in the other hand, like a flashlight. And this would be a good flashlight to get you out there, and then once you get there, you can just turn this thing around, flip the handle over on it, pop it up like that, just that quick. You got a lantern that you can just sit on a shelf, or you can hook the little lever around the top and you can hang it from something. So from Etekcity. Guys, we're going to leave a link in the description down below. You can go look at these if you want. I highly recommend this for the homestead now, because we try to review things that we can use on our homestead here. It's definitely something that we need on our homestead, and maybe you do on yours too. So thank you from Deep South Homestead.